Welcome to this event. The Embassy of the Republic of Guyana presents the Heritage We Share, celebrating our 39th independence anniversary. At this point, I'd like to introduce to you, calling stage His Excellency, the Ambassador of Guyana to the United States of America, Mr. BAYNEY KARRAN.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, our Master of Ceremonies for this evening, Mr. Jasper Adams, well known by Mr. Jasper. Your Excellencies, distinguished colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, friends, fellow Guyanese. Thank you for coming out to celebrate our 39th anniversary of independence and to say thanks to those individuals, organizations, friendly countries who have contributed to the flood relief effort in Guyana over the past 5 months. It is my pleasure to introduce to you one of Guyana's very distinguished sons. He was our first ever ambassador to the United Nations and served also as an ambassador to Venezuela. Before his diplomatic appointments, he was already a literary celebrity. His collection of works is well known. They include Honorary White, an account of his experiences as a black celebrity visiting apartheid South Africa. But he is best known for his 60-year-old classic, a novel based on his experiences as a school teacher in London. It was made into a motion picture starring Sidney Poitier, and it inspired a song, a well-known pop tune of the same name. Can someone help me with the name of that novel? To Sir with Love. Ladies and gentlemen, to welcome you, please welcome E.R.BRATHWAITE.
Once again, we can't hear you. I am so old, everything about me is faulty, including my hearing. I am so old that I was present the day the British flag was hauled down for the final time in Georgetown, Guyana, and this was raised for the first time. For me, it was a very special occasion. We are here tonight to celebrate Guyana's independence. I want to bring to your attention another word that's as important as independence. And that word is interdependence. What each Guyanese means to the other. Guyana is a small country on the South American mainland. But Guyana is a huge country in the hearts of our sons and daughters. Each one of you is Guyana, although many of you either do not want to recognize the fact or are totally ignorant of the fact. You are Guyana's most important part. Independence is meaningless unless and until you recognize your interdependence. We need each other desperately. For 39 years, we have worked against one another. We have celebrated anniversaries without recognizing or understanding what anniversaries mean. Let's make a change. Let's try again. Let's see if we can look at each other and recognize Guyana in each other. Let's see if we can discover in each other the strengths necessary to make the anniversary of Guyana's independence a reality. Otherwise, exercises like this are a total waste of time. When I speak of being a Guyanese, it is a tacit understanding and acknowledgement that I am like you and you are like me. We need each other. If Guyana is to really come into its own, we must work together. Look at this symbol in which you take such pride. It is composed of threads working together to create its fabric. You remove one thread, you weaken the whole thing. Why is it possible in this piece of fabric and so seemingly impossible with us? A Guyanese is a Guyanese is a Guyanese. Without each other, we're nothing. I have traveled the world. Communities only matter when they work together. Isn't it high time we really celebrated our independence from strife, our independence from hatred, our ability to work together? I am here tonight to challenge you, each one of you, to look at our Guyanese and see yourselves in them, recognizing we are no better than anyone else. And we are only worthwhile when we support each other, when we respect each other, when we treat each other as Guyanese. Thank you.
I say after God, for only He could give this blessed land to me. The generous hand we shake His wonderland, be it mountain high or creature small, a river spread or fearless tread, we must go forth to greet them all. A fertile land kissed by the rain, the waving rice in fields of green, a people sweet like sugar cane, a more peaceful land was never
Mackinac, the Great Spirit dwelt in the huge mountain top that throbbed and felt the swift black waters of Potaro's race, pause on the lip, commit themselves to space, and dive the half-mile to the rocks beneath. Black were the rocks with sharp and angry teeth, and those rocks the eager waters died, lost their black body, and up the mountainside, above the gorge that seethed and foamed and hissed, rose resurrected into lovely mist. The rock he lived in towered a half-mile high, so that it seemed a rival to the sky, and over it this living mist he drew to curtain off divinity from view. He gave it to the privilege to choose, to take the glory of the rainbow's hues, to wear it at morning, and for changed delight the marvelous sunsets of the tropic night. From day to day behind this rainbow screen, the Father, the inscrutable, unseen, would ponder on his domain of the earth and all the nations he had given birth. And as the waters, so the centuries flow, until the savage Karabishi came and put the Patamona to the flame. They came by night and took them in their sleep, slaughtered the guards and drove away the sheep, ravished the women, burnt the huts and fields, despite their war clubs and their wooden shields. A few, the merest remnants, took to flight, and under shelter of the friendly night escaped from the pursuing torches sent to slay them in the caches where they went. These took the terrible tidings of the raid to the far camp their restless kin had made on the Potaro, that the feud was awake, and counsel what defenses they could make. Old Kai was chief in council. He was wise. Over 100 seasons had those eyes seen in their passage. Time had made them dim, but with its wisdom compensated him. He knew the cures for all men's ills and fears, and he had words for women in their tears. To comfort them, he sat all day and talked unto the tribe, for painfully he walked, on his legs like rotten trunks wherein chiggles had nested and made caves of all his toes. Just now he counseled, since our arms are small, I and another to the mountain wall will go to question Mackinac will. What he requires that we must fulfill. In sacrificial offerings he is kind. His orders will chase fear out of our minds. Then someone murmured, but can Kai's speech stand the troublesome journey through steep rocky land? Flames sprang to Kai's eyes. Will you never learn from what the mind wills? Body will not turn. So in the morning, while the dim mist wrestled, and the fall thundered in the deep gorge sea, that other sat advantaged by the wall, and scanned the river to the waterfall. He saw the sun o'erpeep the world, and throw tide after tide of golden ray and glow. Against the fall, flood full in his attire, its misty veil and catch that mist of fire. Amazed he stared. The opalescent light deepened and sank and changed. Then in his sight, below the point that Kai had bid him mark, he saw Kai in a sacrificial bark. The frail boat bobbed and bucked within the grip of the live waters that hurried it to the lip over the abyss. Kai then raised his tall, huge bulk in the boat and towered over the fall, a cruciform over the flaming mist. Then with a force that nothing could resist, the boat rent all that misty veil in two, drawing a dark line down the rainbow hue. But of Kai's body never showed a trace. He sat with Mackinac before his face.